Have you ever wondered why some people end up on dialysis even though they thought they were eating healthy? Maybe you've been doing everything right, cutting sugar, watching salt, yet your lab report still whispers that your kidneys are struggling. It's a silent warning most people miss until one morning, the number on their creatinine test suddenly spikes, and the damage is already done. Because kidney decline doesn't shout, it whispers. And by the time it starts to scream, it's often too late to turn back. But here's the part most doctors never tell you. There's still a window, a narrow one, where the right choices can actually help your kidneys heal themselves. I'm Dr. Johnny, a board-certified kidney specialist, and today I'll show you 5 simple dietary changes that can completely shift how your kidneys age, protect them from hidden inflammation, and even restore part of their lost function. No pills, no gimmicks, just food done right. Because your plate can be your medicine or your slowest poison, and what you choose today will decide which it becomes. Let's start with the one habit that silently ages your kidneys faster than time itself: red meat. I know steak nights, weekend BBQs, they feel like comfort. But here's the truth: most people never hear from their doctor. The more red meat you eat over the years, the harder your kidneys have to grind just to keep your blood clean. I once met a patient named Robert, 62, strong, gym-loving, proud of his high-protein diet. He came in shocked when his creatinine suddenly jumped. He wasn't sick, he was simply overloading his kidneys, one steak at a time. Here's why it happens. When your body breaks down red meat, it releases compounds called purines and nitrates. These form uric acid and toxins that your kidneys must filter day after day. Over decades, it's like forcing a coffee filter to strain thick mud. Eventually it clogs. According to a 2017 Singapore study following more than 63,000 adults, those who ate the most red meat had a 40% higher risk of kidney failure compared to those who ate the least. That's not small. That's decades of filter damage in exchange for flavor. So what can you do today? Start small. Trade one burger a week for a grilled chicken sandwich. Swap the Sunday steak for salmon or lentil chili. Because kidney protection doesn't start with a prescription, it starts with a plate. And if you're thinking, but I only eat red meat once or twice a week, remember, this consistency matters more than quantity. Every meal is either repairing or corroding your kidneys. There's no neutral choice. Have you ever tried going a full week without red meat? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what changed for you. Because once you feel that lightness, that energy coming back, you'll realize food isn't just fuel, it's information for your cells. It tells your kidneys whether to thrive or to struggle. But just knowing this isn't enough, because the next daily habit silently sabotages your kidneys in ways most people never suspect. If red meat slowly wears your kidneys down, fast food hits them like a hammer. Because here's the thing, the danger isn't just in what's inside those fries or burgers. It's in how often we let convenience decide our health. Robert, the same patient I mentioned earlier, told me, "Doc, I only hit the drive-thru twice a week." But when we checked his sodium intake, it was almost triple the recommended limit. That's the hidden math no one tells you about. Every fast food meal can pack over 2,000 milligrams of sodium more than what your kidneys should handle in an entire day. Do that 3 times a week, and your kidneys never get a break. It's like forcing an engine to redline every single drive. Studies from the American Journal of Kidney Diseases show that people who eat high-sodium, processed meals regularly have a 20–30% higher risk of chronic kidney disease progression. That's not an opinion, that's data talking. But before you panic, here's the good news: you don't have to give up all convenience. Start by cutting just one fast food meal per week. Plan a homemade version: baked potatoes instead of fries, grilled chicken instead of nuggets. It's not about perfection, it's about momentum. You'll notice the difference faster than you think. Less swelling, lower blood pressure, more energy in the morning. Your kidneys feel it long before you see it on paper. Have you ever tried skipping fast food for a week? Tell me in the comments what changed: first, your energy or your cravings. Because that small challenge could be the spark that resets your metabolism for good. And remember, when you remove fast food, you're not just saying no to grease, you're saying yes to balance, hydration, and control. You're retraining your body to crave what actually heals it. But just knowing how to fight sodium isn't the full story. Because there's another daily habit that's far more deceptive, and it's hidden in the drink that millions of people sip every single day. Now let's talk about the sweetest trap your kidneys ever fell into: sugary drinks. You might think it's just juice or one soda can't hurt. But here's the hard truth. Every can, every cup, every sweet sip silently trains your body to store fat, spike blood sugar, and exhaust your kidneys. Think about it. Your kidneys filter around 150 liters of blood every single day, and when you flood your system with sugar, it's like forcing them to filter syrup instead of water. I once treated a woman named Linda, a retired teacher who swore by her morning orange juice and afternoon sweet tea. When her kidney function dropped, she couldn't believe something as innocent as fruit juice could play a role. But her daily sugar intake, it was over 70 grams, nearly triple the healthy limit. According to a 2022 study in the Journal of Renal Nutrition, people who consume 2 or more sugary drinks per day have a 35% higher risk of chronic kidney disease, even if they don't have diabetes yet. Why? Because high sugar causes inflammation in the tiny filters of your kidneys, damaging them over time. So what can you do? Start simple. Swap soda for sparkling water with lemon, replace fruit juice with a real orange, not the bottled version, and if you crave something sweet, try a few frozen grapes or a slice of apple instead. Your taste buds adapt faster than you think. Here's a quick challenge for the next 7 days: cut just 1 sugary drink a day. Watch how your energy changes, your mood stabilizes, your cravings shrink, and yes, your kidneys quietly thank you. Have you ever tried going sugar-free for a week? If you have, tell me in the comments. I read everyone. Because your experience could inspire someone else to start today. And remember, every drop matters, because the drink that gives you 5 minutes of pleasure could take years off your kidney's lifespan. But only knowing this still isn't enough, because what truly heals your kidneys isn't just about cutting out bad things, it's about adding in the good ones that help them regenerate from within. If cutting sugar helps your kidneys breathe easier, then eating more plants gives them room to heal, because plants don't just fill your stomach, they feed your cells. They whisper to your kidneys, "You can rest now." When your plate is rich in greens, fruits, beans, and whole grains, your blood becomes less acidic, and your kidneys don't have to fight as hard to neutralize that acid. Imagine this: red meat and processed foods create an acidic storm inside your body. Plants, they act like gentle rain, washing away the damage bit by bit. I remember Maria, a 58-year-old nurse who came to me with early-stage kidney disease. She loved her comfort meals, sausage, eggs, and white bread for breakfast. After switching to a mostly plant-based diet, oatmeal, berries, lentils, and leafy greens, her energy came back and her kidney function stabilized within months. Her labs didn't just stop declining, they improved, and science backs this up. A 2021 study from the National Kidney Foundation found that people who followed plant-forward diets had a 23% lower risk of kidney failure, even those already living with chronic kidney disease. It's not magic, it's chemistry. Plant foods are loaded with potassium, magnesium, antioxidants, and fiber, all working together to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in your kidneys. Here's a simple way to start. Add, don't subtract. Add 1 more serving of vegetables to your plate each day. Add a handful of berries to your breakfast. Add lentils or tofu to 1 dinner a week. Small, consistent steps turn into protection that lasts decades. Have you ever noticed how your body feels after a week of eating fresh, colorful food? Your digestion calms. Your sleep deepens. Your mind feels clearer. That's not coincidence. That's your body saying thank you. And remember, every plant you eat is a tiny act of prevention, a small vote for your future health. Because your kidneys don't ask for much. They just ask for a little kindness, 1 meal at a time. But only knowing how to nourish your kidneys isn't the full story, because there's still one hidden factor that silently destroys kidney health, and it's the #1 cause of dialysis worldwide. We've talked about food that heals. Now, let's face the factor that quietly destroys kidneys more than anything else: uncontrolled blood sugar. Because even the cleanest diet can't protect you if your glucose levels are constantly spiking. High blood sugar is like acid dripping on metal, slow, silent, and devastating. Your kidneys are filled with tiny, delicate blood vessels. When sugar levels stay high for months or years, those vessels become inflamed, scarred, and eventually shut down. That's why diabetes is the #1 cause of kidney failure worldwide. Not genetics, not bad luck, sugar mismanagement. I remember Mr. Chen, a gentle 65-year-old man who came to me when his A1C hit 9.2. He didn't feel sick until one morning his ankles swelled and fatigue became his shadow. We adjusted his diet, more vegetables, fewer refined carbs, smaller portions, and early dinners. 3 months later, his A1C dropped to 6.4 and his energy came back. His kidneys didn't get worse, they stabilized. Because when you control your blood sugar, you control the fire burning inside your kidneys. Research from the Mayo Clinic proceedings confirms that every 1% drop in A1C can reduce the risk of kidney complications by up to 37%. That's massive. It means each small step, walking after meals, choosing water over soda, balancing your plate, buys your kidneys more time. Here's how you start today. Eat your carbs with fiber pair rice, with beans, fruit, with nuts. Never skip breakfast and avoid eating late at night when your insulin sensitivity drops. And get your blood sugar checked at least twice a year, even if you're not diabetic. Because prevention doesn't start at diagnosis, it starts with awareness. Have you checked your blood sugar recently? If not, let this video be your reminder. Your kidneys are listening, and they respond to every choice you make, every bite, every sip, every habit you repeat. Because when you manage your sugar, you don't just protect your kidneys, you rewrite your future. You take back control from the silent disease that steals it. But just knowing how to control blood sugar isn't enough, because the real transformation happens when you connect all 5 habits together. They create a shield that keeps your kidneys young, strong, and alive for decades to come. If you've made it this far, it means you care. And that already puts you ahead of 90% of people who ignore the quiet signals their body sends. Remember, protecting your kidneys isn't about perfection. It's about small, consistent choices that stack up over time. 1 less steak, 1 home-cooked meal instead of fast food, 1 glass of water instead of soda. These little moments are how healing begins. Your kidneys are working for you 24 hours a day, filtering, cleansing, keeping you alive. So take a moment right now to do something for them in return. And if today's video gave you even one idea worth trying, save it. Bookmark it, share it with someone you care about. Because you never know who might need this knowledge before it's too late. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon. I share weekly science-backed kidney health tips, practical nutrition advice, and real patient stories to help you live stronger, longer, and with confidence. Your future health deserves that attention. And most importantly, never lose hope. No matter your age, no matter your numbers, your body still knows how to heal when you give it the right tools. Because aging isn't the end, it's simply the body asking you to listen a little closer. I'm Dr. Johnny. Take care of your kidneys and they'll take care of you. See you in the next video. If you've watched until now, that already says something powerful about you. It means you care not just about your kidneys, but about your future, your energy, your life. Most people scroll past this kind of video. They don't realize how much their kidneys quietly do for them every second, filtering blood, balancing minerals, keeping the heart and brain in sync. They wait until symptoms appear, until swelling starts or fatigue sets in, and by then it's often too late. But not you. You showed up, you stayed, and that tells me you're ready to take control, to turn information into action. And here's the truth, protecting your kidneys doesn't require perfection. It's not about never eating your favorite food again. It's about small intentional choices that add up day after day. 1 less red meat dinner, 1 less fast food stop, 1 less sugary drink, 1 extra serving of greens, 1 moment of awareness before every bite. That's how healing begins, quietly, gradually, beautifully. Every meal you eat is a message to your body. You're either saying repair or repeat the damage. And the beautiful thing is you get to choose which message you send every single day. So if something in this video spoke to you, save it, bookmark it, share it with someone you love. Because the next person who watches this could be 1 decision away from avoiding dialysis, from reversing their numbers, from getting their life back. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell, because each week I share science-backed kidney health tips, practical nutrition strategies, and inspiring real-life recovery stories that might just change how you see your body forever. My goal is simple: to help you understand your kidneys before it's too late to save them. To give you the tools to protect yourself naturally, confidently, and without fear. You deserve to know what's really possible, that kidneys can heal when given the right care, that your energy can return, that your future doesn't have to look like medication bottles and doctor visits. Because healing isn't about luck, it's about knowledge, and you have that now. And maybe right now you're thinking, I've already done too much damage. But let me tell you, I've seen patients in their 70s lower their creatinine, reduce swelling, and regain hope simply by changing how they eat and how they think about their health. Your body's always listening. It never stops trying to repair you. It just needs your help. So tonight, as you sit down to eat, pause for a moment. Look at your plate and ask yourself, is this meal helping my kidneys or hurting them? That one question could change the rest of your life. Because the truth is, your kidneys don't ask for attention, they simply ask for care. And when you finally give them that, they'll reward you with years of clarity, vitality, and strength you thought were gone for good. I'm Dr. Johnny, and I want you to remember this: aging isn't decline. It's your body's way of asking you to listen. So listen closely, take small steps daily, and keep walking toward a future where your kidneys and your life are thriving again. Save this video, share it with someone who needs it, and make sure you subscribe so you never miss another life-changing lesson. Because your journey to healing isn't over, it's just beginning. I'll see you in the next one.